Hello again, this is the AM Report. I'm Ayanda Ngati, and let's take you to news on the go in KwaZulu-Natal. The only ocean liner in the world, that's the Queen Mary II, will dock at the Durban Harbour today. The eThekwini Municipality is marking this with an event to showcase the expansion of the Port of Durban for tourism. Newzroom Afrika's Karinda Jagmohan is at the harbour for us this morning. She joins us now live, and it was a hive of activity just a short while ago. Karinda, take us through what's going on and perhaps help us place where the ship is and what this means for tourism in Durban.
Certainly. Good morning to you. Good morning to our viewers. Indeed, the city has pulled out all the stops. They've got live music here. They turned it down a little bit because we're going to have a briefing from the mayor in a short while. But where's the ship? It's directly behind my cameraman, Lungelo Zungu. He'll show you. This is the Queen Mary II. It is the only ocean liner in the world as of last year. So essentially, Ayanda, a cruise ship will move around the coast of a continent. It will move around land, whereas a ocean liner is transatlantic. It will cross, it's able to cross the ocean to get to its other destination. And this is a large cruise liner. You'll see here it's over 311 meters, and of course it has links to the British Crown. But there are over 2,000 guests on board. I see some of them can wave to us or wave to the camera. They're waving at us, Lungelo. We've tried to speak to a few of the visitors, but they do speak various languages, many of them from France, some from Spain as well, a few from England too, that have been taking photographs of the dancers, various traditional dances, isiZulu, Indian cultural dances as well, Maskandi. So they've been welcomed here by the city of Durban. But the reason why the media was called to this event is because this is essentially to highlight the expansion of the Port of Durban. And the Port of Durban is the third largest in Africa, the African continent. And of course, it is important for the Durban and KZN economy, considering it's the biggest port, the biggest harbour in our country. Now, in 2021, the President, Cyril Ramaphosa, was here at the time, and he announced a 100 million rand expansion of the Port of Durban that would take place over some years. And this would essentially mean, because just this year the South African Navy has moved its base away from the Port of Durban, and they're going to set up in Richards Bay, which has given us space to expand this area. There's going to be a new cruise terminal. We've seen some of it. It's not officially open yet, but it's quite a glamorous area for tourists to arrive. And it will also see new container terminals as well, which is important because it will help us to increase trade. That's the word right now from the national government and KZN. Essentially, remember, a lot of this will be carried on by Transnet. But while we see this expansion, we know ailing infrastructure countrywide in various sectors is still a major issue, and that is something that we're going to have to address possibly first to fix the railways, especially because when we have an additional import of cargo, we need rail lines to be able to carry this cargo inland to Gauteng, to Ayanda. But that is going to be discussed today as we have more of the tourists coming through. Unfortunately, we're told we can't get aboard this cruise liner to show you some of the sights inside, but it is a historic moment, and we've just seen Durban Tourism has a little plaque of isiZulu regalia that they're going to be handing over to be set up here in this ship as well, just as to be present. Be careful, Angela, there's cars all around us. So that's what's happening today. I did try and grab a tourist or two for you, but unfortunately not media keen. I think they think that I'm trying to sell them something. But that's been the time. The mayor is here. Before he does a briefing, maybe we can grab him. I think he's going to speak to the captain of the ship, though. But Ayanda, essentially what it is this morning is to look at the state of the Durban Harbour, the Port of Durban, and see what is or how tourism is going to increase in its capacity because of this expansion. And we're going to see what are the concerns right now in Durban, because all of these buses are going to go to various tourism sites in the city and across KZN. But you and I know that there's rising crime in KZN. Just of the weekend, there was another mass shooting on the south coast in Umbumbulu, and of course we know last week there were several shootings as well. So we're going to see how the mayor assures the safety of any tourist or any person that comes to visit Durban and have a good time because of the issue of rising crime, which we know too well, in order just to be aware of that, as well as the issues of load shedding if it will impact them wherever they stay. So have a look around. This is the ship itself. I think some more people will wave to you as they see you, and hopefully we'll keep trying to maybe just take a sneak peek and see what it's like inside. I mean, many of us at this time are in need of a holiday, so we'll try and give you a feeling of what that will be like here at the docking of the Queen Mary 2 ocean liner.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I certainly wouldn't mind being on holiday on that kind of ship, but for now, Karinda, Jagmohan, life's just there from the Durban Harbour.